Seth McCollough, welcome to another edition of the Business Spotlight. So good to have you here with us this morning.
I'm blessed to be here. I grew up here in Wellton. I went to Wellton Elementary up to 8th grade. But my dad is Jim McCollough. He had some farmland out here back in the 70s and 80s and ventured out. He realized farmland isn't the greatest aspect to have in the winters, but he saw RV parks around that were busy in the winters. And so as a support system to help support the farm in the winters, he created the business of Teardrop RV Park and started it on this plot of land that he had on top of a hillside, graded it, and with his sister even too, to make out the plans and everything, started the first 100 spaces on the structure that exists even today. He's been an entrepreneurial mind, from having farms to a dry cleaners to like a motorcycle shop to then back to farming, and it's absolutely insane, like the ventures that he's gone on to create to what he has now.
A glow comes on my face when you mention Jim McCollough.
Yeah.
Because when I first started working here back in 2022, I heard the name Jim McCollough. Mm-hmm. And I heard what a fascinating, amazing person this man was.
Yeah.
Also, what came up that he donated a piece of property to the town of Wellton for the Butterfield golf course, yes, which is an amazing golf course, and he donated a large piece of that land for that. And so it told me a lot about his character, a lot about his heart, his passion for giving back. And I hear that in you too. Yeah. I hear that in you too. Let's talk about Teardrop. So sure. He founded Teardrop and
first opened its doors or gates or whatever, whatever you want to call it, back in 1990. First 100 sites, they were full hookups with concrete pads and everything. And what he never imagined was to have park models come in and be parked there. For longer term residents, he kind of thought it'd be like the stopping place for people right off the highway. But it turned into this kind of like community of folks from all over the US and even some people from all over the world. That kind of atmosphere of like community, and what they call it is kind of like the happiest place in Wellton almost. Like I even had like a brother and sister-in-law come stay a couple years ago. Literally the night they got in, they were getting ready to just settle for the night. On their door, and a couple, I can't remember who it was that they told me it was, they had 2 margaritas. Like, hey, welcome in, come to our happy hour. And they said it was one of the funnest experiences they had.
That was at one community meeting there.
Okay.
And I felt so embraced by everyone there. This sounds like it's just universal, and it's something very consistent. It's the part of the fabric of Teardrop.
That's where a lot of the draw is, like word of mouth is like, hey, we've heard so much about this place called Teardrop. I think even a guy wrote some country song about the gravel roads of Teardrop or something.
It's amazing. So tell me, what other activities do you have there at Teardrop?
We have a full-size pool with aquatic sports and everything, a spa for you to be able to relax in. Also, we have a recreational hall with a ton of different events, and as you already experienced, we have a town hall meeting every month on the last Friday of every month, where all the residents are able to come in and help to dictate things that happen around Teardrop and community events as well. Dances, recitals, poker nights, bingo. They even have like a sewing and knitting group that meets on a couple days a week. We have church services. So every Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, we have a Baptist-style church service, probably about 50, 60, 70 people on average during the winters.
It's a fascinating experience, and I'm very grateful and I'm thankful that you decided to spend time with us this morning.
Of course, yeah.
This has been a treat and certainly a joy for me.
Mine as well, to be able to share my dad's vision and our vision now, and of course, Teardrop for the community.
Great things ahead for Teardrop.